Almost like they're wanting us to come here. Or do you mean like someone in authority has planned this out and is just trying to get its victim to come here? Possibly. Or is working with, or is being bribed by whoever's doing this. What makes you think it's a who? Well, people just go and vanish this like that, niddy-mat paddywhack. Yes, I know, but still. Like just going, behind you, a sea devil. You took my friend, you bastard! Ah! Alright, enough! That's enough. Hostile actions with violence never solved anything. Though, Mr. Sea Devil, he does have a point. These, disappearances are caused by you, aren't they? But why? You will come with me. Certainly. What are you talking about? Why are you gonna go with him? He's just attempted to kill me with that. Because going with him is the only way to find out what's happened to all these people that have disappeared, including your friend, Rob. Don't forget that. So then, I suggest you have a life pod down here, don't you? Well, then, let's go. Life pod? What's a life pod? Oh, keep up, Rob. We can't breathe under the sea, can we? But they can. If they're going to bring us down there in one piece, well, without suffocating, they must have a life pod for us. Keep up, come on. This walk shows intelligence. He knows of us. How is that possible? We are being in hibernation. Since man was merely an ape, we will question him when he arrives. What of the other? We will question him as well. If he has no useful information, you know what to do. Understood? So, how far down are we going? Right to the very bottom. So, sea devils, you know what they are. How do you know what they are? More to the point, how do you not know what they are? They seem to be wiped from history. Even though there are clear signs that they were here. History? What, how long have they been here, like? Well before the human race. At the peak of their development, mankind was merely just an ape. And from what I know, that's what they see of human race today. Just a slightly more advanced ape. So what do sea devils know? Well, technically, that's just a nickname for them. Technically, they would be called sea Silurians, something along those lines. I never did quite ask. Now, what are Silurians? The Onglang reptilian cousin of the sea devils. You see, the sea devils are just Silurians that are adapted for, well, a very watery environment, if you like. So, what do you think they're going to do with us? Well, if you've had a sleep for several thousand years, you're bound to want updates on current events, don't you? But why did they sleep for so long? And why go to sleep in the first place? Well, their scientists predicted a catastrophe, though what it turned out to be was the moon forming into orbit of Earth. As for the reason why they slept so long, well, the timer on their hibernation chambers seemed to be faulty. Faulty? Well, that's what I'm gathering. Not the best place to have them under the sea, really, is it? Sounds like we're here. Oh, golly. I always wanted to go to the bottom of the sea. Looks like they're kicking us out of here. Yes. Well, time to welcome the neighbours. Milo. Rob. Rob, how long have I been here? Milo, is it? Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. You will remain here. Yes, of course. Well, Milo, where they've done to you? Nothing yet, but they just keep asking me a load of questions. Like what? And who the hell are you? Your fellow captive, Milo. Milo? Don't get a lot of Milos these days, do you? You used to, but not now. Anyway, just really basic stuff. I mean, stuff you learn in nursery, for God's sake. They asked what our climate was like, and what we eat, and what we generally just do on a day-to-day basis, and how the planet is. I thought if they were going to be invading us, I thought they would already know that. No, Milo, that's where you're wrong. This isn't an invasion. This is more of a take-back, a keepsake. Finders, keepers kind of thing. We were here first, so now you can go bugger off. What the hell is he talking about, Rob? Well, he says that the Sea Devils, they say that they were here before us. Millions of years ago, you know, with the dinosaurs and that, and when mankind was simply just an ape. And how they've been here all this time, but we've never even known about them. They've been in hibernation chambers, keep underground, for God's sake. I'm sick of explaining this. Rob, you explain it to him, I'm sick of this. I need to find out what's happening right here, right now. I thought you already... I know their general plans, their general ideas. That's not hard to figure out. What I don't know is how they intend to go about it. So... Come on, then! I know you're watching me. Come on. Let's have a nice little discussion. We'll have a cup of tea, a few clams. Oh, good time for everyone. Come on. Just let me talk. I want to avoid bloodshed here. Come on, please. Bring this one to me. This is the one that knows of us. Knows of our intentions. Bring him now. They're just gonna ask you the same questions they asked me. And how do you know that? They must be. That's the only thing I could think of. Apart from ourselves, have you noticed something? Or rather, not noticed something? You're not really making sense, you know. Where are the rest of them, The rest of what? Well, the other people who went missing, the other people who were captured and taken down here. Where were they? Can't see them anywhere. Unless they're in another cell. Well, that seems unlikely, though. Why would they put us in the same cell if they have separate cells? Did you see any, Milo, when you came in? Just me. Couldn't see anyone else here. And you were at the end of the pier when they captured you? Yes, I went to the blooming end of the pier. Heck, I thought the worst I'd get was a slap on the wrist, and I get this? Yes, I see your point. But where are they? Because they must have come down here somewhat, kind. But where have they gone now? You're welcome with me. Oh, it's about us. You will remain here until we determine when it is suitable. Don't worry, Rob. I'll sort this all out. Promise you. Well, I hope so anyway. Ah, hello. Good to finally meet you lot at last. Face to face to face to face. Wow, there's a lot of you, isn't there? More than normal, isn't there? Quite a big underground colony here. You will explain. Explain? How do you know so much of us? Ah, well, you see, I've met you before, or I'm going to meet you at some point, possibly. It's all to do with reality bleeding in on itself a bit, you know? Everything's going a bit higgledy-piggledy. That may be slightly my fault, but slightly other universes' fault. It's really hard to explain by the end of the day. I'll explain it to everyone one day. I never seem to find the time being remain silent. But you guys have me. Remain silent. Are there others that know of us? If there are, I don't know about them. I don't know if they exist or not. There could be possibilities, but let's just say if I know, there probably are other people who do. Then we must advance our plans. Contact our ally. I thought you were working with someone else, Who is it then? Contacting ally. Yes, what is it you want? I'm being a busy of a day. You, I know you. You're outside the pier. You're advertising to everyone. Who is this man? What is he to do with us? Are you breaking with our bargain? No, our alliance remains. However, he knows of us. He knows of our ancestors. There may be more of him. Then we came to a conclusion that we must advance our plans. What? So soon? But I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. If you wish to remain our ally, you must be. Oh, very well, very well. Phase 2 begins. Excellent. What is Phase 2? You assumed that we wished to retake our planet and wipe out the apes. That's what's normally been? Not in this case. We deemed that it would be more efficient to simply control the apes via a means of mind control. So the people that you took down here, the ones that you captured, they're now under mind control, aren't they? Our ape ally uses them as part of his Well, have they not been spotted then? That Liska is missing. He conceals them under levels. He uses them to control the scenery on what is deemed the amusements above. So what's changed now because of me? We were going to issue a worldwide hypnotic signal to control all the apes. However, since you arrived, we must control this sector known as Black Pool first, before the other apes can act. No, you can't. You can't excite me. Why can't you just live with them? Enough of this. Transmit the signal